welcome to an all-new Eye of the Tiger. I'm Jaden Miller.
And I'm Cam Madrono.
Yesterday was college signing day. We go to AJ Welker with more.
Thanks, Jaden. Yesterday marked Roseville High School's annual college signing day, where seniors gathered in the amphitheater to honor their post-graduation plans. Several seniors who participated in the event enjoyed the celebration.
I thought it was really cool. It was cool to have the band. It was exciting because everyone's finally, they worked so hard to get to where they want to go, and they're all going there, and it's really exciting to see where everyone chose. It's definitely really cool to have everyone out there and supporting each other, and just celebrating all the work that we put in for the past 4 years.
It was nice. Everybody liked it. They whooped, and it was cute. Yeah, I think it's nice. If you sign up, they give you cake, and they announce where you're going, and the teachers are all proud of you, and the school compelled, give me a hug. It was nice.
I actually really enjoyed it. It's not something the school is required to do, but it's nice to give these soon-to-be graduates the recognition they deserve.
Counselor Philomena Crone was in charge of the planning of the event and expects to continue this tradition in years to come.
Some closure for students and for us as the staff, and we want to promote a college-going culture on campus, and we want college to be defined by many different pathways. So we're just here to celebrate you as students.
Seniors will be celebrated for their academic achievements next Monday, the 21st, on Senior Award Night.
AP testing continues this week and will finish Friday. Here's a look at the final testing schedule.
Seniors, if you still owe any fines, the deadline to clear them up is now senior sunset. In order to graduate, these fines must be resolved.
We now go to Josh Rebella with sports.
Good morning and welcome to this Tuesday's edition of EOTSN. I'm Josh Rebella. 2 weeks ago, EOTSN's Dom Taylor went in-depth on the 6-swim relay that went to sections at Tokay High School. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 2 of the varsity relays had huge success last Friday as they would go on to break the 200 freestyle relay with a time of 1 minute and 33 seconds and also break the 400 freestyle relay record with a time of 3 minutes and 28 seconds. We go to Dom Taylor with more.
Seniors Brandon Walker, Josh Keaton, Cale Gibson, and junior Braden Birdsall made history last Friday as they would go on to break the 200 and 400 freestyle relay records in the same meet. Senior Brandon Walker believes that it was their hard work and practice that ultimately put them over the edge.
We worked really hard as a sections team to practice for this. We practiced for an additional 2 weeks after the season, and we went really hard at practice, just cranking out sets, doing sprints nonstop every day. And we practiced really hard, and it paid off as sections.
Walker is also pleased that he was able to be part of both relay record teams.
We're one of the only groups that has ever done this in Roseville swim history, and being able to have something that has such a lasting impact at the school feels really great.
Senior Josh Keaton was on the previous record-holding team, but is happy to be a part of it a second time.
All right, so it feels pretty good to have broken 2 records. Last year at league finals, we broke the 200 freestyle relay record. Feels good to break that one again, and ever since freshman year when the 400 freestyle relay record got broken, our class has always wanted to break that record, and it feels good to have beaten that record.
Keaton also believes that future swimmers will work harder to break both records.
I think it definitely does have a lasting impact. I know there are some juniors and sophomores and even freshmen that will work really hard to try and beat our records, and I think it's a good motivation for them to swim fast.
In other sports news, boys volleyball took on the Buhok Colony Thunder last Thursday in the first round of the D2 playoffs. The team defeated the Thunder with a score of 3-0. Volleyball will take on the Granite Bay Grizzlies at home today at 7. Track and field had their league finals track meet last Wednesday and Friday, in which many freshman girls were pulled up to compete and all qualified for sections. And speaking of sections, congratulations to Emma Mays and Alexis Glod, Donovan Jones, Alexis Holmes, Sierra Bernardi, Madison Sandel, Jordan Control Frierson, Alyssa Sandel, and Casey Zanardelli for all qualifying for sections track meet next Wednesday and Friday. And that's it on your home for Roseville High School sports. Top plays, breakdowns, more. Eye of the Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN. And now we go to entertainment.
Thanks, Josh. After 8 years, the sequel for the Red Dead Redemption game is finally on its way. The trailer, which dropped last week, gives a lot of hints as to the story of the new game. The first game really revolved about gangs in the Wild West, but in the new trailer, it shows that a lot of the gangs are gone, and that shift will make for a really nice game. The first game was totally revolutionary to the open world genre in 2010, and hopefully the sequel will be just as revolutionary 8 years later. When I played the game as an 11-year-old, it was stunning to me. The cool adventures, awesome missions, and fighting bandits in the Wild West was just so cool, and I bet this new game will bring back that really cool feeling. I really hope that this new game is all it's being hyped up to be, because it really defined the whole genre a couple years ago, and it would be a total letdown, and it would be a travesty. And now we go back to news.
Thanks, Jackson. An RHS student has taken to collecting valuable items and selling them.
RHS freshman Xavier Barr's love of collecting has come to life through his collection of vintage memorabilia. According to Barr, he has plenty of experience with this hobby.
Well, I collect a lot of things. I've been collecting my whole life pretty much, or my family does it a lot too. I used to buy a lot of Legos, and I just thought I just liked Legos, but it kind of turned into a collection, and then I eventually got rid of that and grew out of Legos, and I went to more action figures and other toys similar to that, maybe vintage toys from the 80s or 90s.
Barr has the support of a community of people with a similar hobby, as well as his family members.
Well, there's a lot of online groups that you can connect with to help kind of like get an idea of where certain items could be. You could also go to toy shows. I go to one down in Ceremony in San Francisco. Me and my dad, for the most part, go out of our way to just like travel wherever we need to go. If it's half an hour away, you know, we'll do it if it's a weekend and we have time to.
As a seller, Barr prides himself to know his products in order to make sure all transactions are fair.
But I do like to really get educated on what I am selling, so I know for a fact what I am selling is good, and if it's selling for the right price, if I'm giving them a fair chance to get it.
Barr plans to continue expanding his collection.
Before we leave you today, we want to remind all students and staff to pick up our final print edition of the school year. Pick up a copy to learn more about the district's newly selected superintendent, our sports staff's picks for the top 10 athletes of the year, and much more. Copies of Eye of the Tiger should be in the back of your classrooms now and in distribution bins around campus. And that's it for us today on Eye of the Tiger.
And remember, we're always on at eyeofthetigernews.com. See you next time.